Hey brothers and sisters, it's your boy Forever Blessed Chris. Welcome to my channel, and this is Chris Speaks Podcast. I would like to today talk about the different ways to connect with God. I'm going to give about 4, and the first one is something that we all are familiar with, which is prayer. Prayer is just a conversation between you and God. Like when I do it, it's just a conversation between, like when you have a conversation, it's you talk and then you allow some time for the other person to reply and you listen. So the most important thing is making sure to have time to listen, because there's no point of you just talking and sorry, my voice sounds a bit, I think I'm coming down with a cold, but there's no point of you just speaking to God and not listening, not trying to hear what he's got to say. As for me, sometimes I'll ask him, like, what do you think of this? Like, what should I do? Where should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go here? Should I go here? And a normal person might just be praying and think that you say a prayer and you might think, you just wait 30 seconds or you wait a minute or two and you think you're going to get a reply. It normally doesn't work like that for me anyway. I don't know how it is for other people, but feel free to share your ideas, your experience, So normally when I pray and I'm asking God for something, to let me know about something, I'll normally, he'll normally answer me sometimes the next day, sometimes the next week. One of the key things for me anyway, that I love about the Holy Spirit is that I like to talk to him throughout the day. Some people have set times where they like to pray to God. For example, someone might put, there's nothing wrong with it, just whatever works for you really. It's about your connection with God. For me, I don't really have prayer hours. I just pray. I'll just be talking to the Holy Spirit throughout the day whenever I get a chance. It's just a way of building a relationship. And I've realized when I do that, it's like I'll get information, or like, for example, the Holy Spirit will be telling me things on the go. Like you just never know when, it wants to provide you with information. And that's the same thing as when I'm praying and I'm asking God for something, about something. It's important to be in line with the Holy Spirit. Always ask the Holy Spirit to lead you and guide you. Sometimes I look like a madman because I'll just be sitting there thinking, or like just talking to myself. But so how that helps is that, for example, if I've asked God, like, do you think I should do this, or do you think I should go here? And I make sure that obviously I ask for the Holy Spirit's guidance and to lead me, but I make sure that throughout the day I'm still talking to him, so that when he's ready to provide me with information about what I asked for, I get it straight away. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas if someone says, okay, I'm gonna pray at 9, and then the next time I'm gonna connect with the Spirit is at 5 p.m. What if what the Spirit wants to tell you, he wants to talk to you, then there's a message he's trying to send to you at 1 p.m. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's just what I feel like is important, and people need to really, like, don't limit your time with your connection with the Holy Spirit, because you just gotta stay connected. And that's why some people are able to, get an answer quick to whatever they're asking for. And sometimes, you might miss it. Do you get what I'm saying? It might be too late by the time you get the message. So it's important to stay connected. And yeah, that's through prayer. I see that as a conversation between you and God. And the second one, I'll say, just songs of praise and worship. I don't really do enough of it. I feel like I don't really do enough of it, but I'm gonna try. I am trying to do more of it. But that helps as well, because I've during my walk with Christ, what I've found out is that I always used to watch circular music, watch circular videos, and do all of that stuff and all that. But what I realize is when you seriously are connected to the Spirit, all that just leaves you. I can't even remember. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can't remember the last music video I watched or the last circular music that I've actually searched up on my YouTube. It's just full of, I'm always trying to look for positive words, words of enlightenment, encouragement, learning more about the Holy Spirit, learning more about Christ and God. Do you get what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize it. Now that I'm speaking about it and looking back, I'm actually thinking, wow, the feeling just goes, and it gets replaced with, when you start connecting with God, it gets replaced with, you just want to hear words of, just positive, something that just makes you feel positive. Not not wordly positive, but just good within your spirit. So that's important as well. One of the important ones that I tend to do a lot now is, reading the Word, reading the Bible. That's very important. Reading the Bible is very important, and that's what I do a lot of the times now. Every time I get a bit of time, I start reading the Bible, because that's how, like I said before, that's how I feel like the Holy Spirit, talks to me clearer, and I'm able to visualize things and hear him talk, about situations in my life and how to solve them and how to go about things. Reading the Bible now and trying to read more about God, I'm not even interested in social media like I used to be. It's just one of those things, it's just as if you're being stripped, the old you's being stripped apart, the more you try and connect to God. And that's basically what's happened with me. I rarely watch the news. Obviously I'll just have a little scan here and there. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what's going on, right? Yeah, cool. And then the Holy Spirit will just intervene and be like, don't pay attention to that, or that's just fake, or yeah, it's another one of their tricks. And then I'll just be like, all right, cool, and then I'll just keep it moving. So that's what happens as well, in terms of, you got to be very careful with what you take in, because you don't want to read something that's going to just disturb your spirit and try and stir you towards the wrong direction. And one of the other things I'll say as well, the last thing I'll say is that one of the last things I'll say is it helps with connecting with the Holy Spirit, with God, is fellowship with your brothers and sisters. Connecting yourself with the right people who think alike, who are on the same path. No one's perfect. Obviously everyone's trying, and it's always good. Why is it important to connect with the right people who are on the same path? Because we all know the boundaries, we all got a bit of knowledge about God. So it's if you're around the wrong people, they don't know the boundaries, it's hard to explain, but just being connected with God, trying to connect yourself with God, stores the fear of God in you. You're not scared, but it's just some respect that you know what, not, you know what I'm saying? And if you see your brother going astray or your sister going astray, you'll be able to pull them back and be like, yeah, nah, you get me, So yeah, fellowship definitely helps, and it's always good to connect, we stronger as a team. And it's very important to connect because there's a lot of things going on in the world. People are going through all sorts, and everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. And it's always good to have your brother or sister there by your side, ready to, say the right word to get you back to what should I say, to enlight your spirit again and build and have that fire burning. So yeah, those are the different ways. I think I gave 4. So those are the 4 different ways of connecting to God. My name is Forever Blessed Chris. I hope you like the channel. Make sure you follow the channel and like the videos, and I'll see you on my next video.